seasons
Or
of Flash.
Ezra
It's
Miller
just-
doing this. I'm gonna rip you in half now. He just rips you in half.
I haven't
Shut up!
might shit on the brand new couch. Right?
Oh my
Grand
god.
scheme of things, like how horny is Wolverine?
Homelander was right.
What is up, ASG family? Welcome to episode
20.
20. Episode 20 of
of the pod. Yes,
Bro.
sir.
Bro, episode 20. This feels amazing. Wait. Gotta clap it up.
Yes.
Gotta clap it up.
Gotta clap it up. Keep
But-
it on the Discord. Wave.
Yeah. Got to. I feel like that should be like our opening thing. We got to keep the tradition going.
Okay.
With that, even if we're not on Discord anymore, we got to keep that tradition going.
Yes.
But as you guys can tell, we are missing a strong piece of the ASG crew today.
Yeah. Jay Blades is unfortunately not going to make it today.
Hey,
But the pod goes on.
the
you know
show
what I'm
must
saying?
go on, even though it sucks that he's not here.
Yeah.
But it just feels weird.
We literally just got back on schedule, so we were like, yeah, we can't miss another.
Yeah.
We can't miss another week.
Yeah, we
of
can't.
no
So
pod.
yeah, so now we're back on track, and as you guys can tell,
As you guys can tell, we're.
anything crazy with you?
I mean, this week was pretty slow. Only thing new really is these pod arms right here. And
Oh, yeah.
And this mic. How does the crispy new mic sound, guys? So these right here are about to be the ASG standard.
Yeah,
the
standard
ASG
mics.
standard mics coming soon.
Mine's coming in Monday or Wednesday of this week. What's this month? June. Yeah. Of this month of June. So I might be getting the same mic, but.
Not might be. He is getting.
Or I am, but like I know.
He
But
is
I
getting.
meant might as in like maybe it'll ship Monday or maybe it'll ship
Right,
Wednesday.
right.
But I don't know.
Hopefully,
Hopefully I get it soon.
next pod, all of us have these mics,
The standard.
and we're gold.
Yeah. No, I hope so. It'll look crisp.
And these are going to get moved. This is just kind of first trial setup with them. We're gonna get these moved so
Mhm.
that you guys can see our beautiful selves like way better.
Yeah, and if you're an early fan, you have to appreciate the evolution of this pod.
Right.
Just because we've been like evolving slowly, but like
because
like-
I mean, at first we were just posting Discord calls.
yeah.
And then we started doing like, we'll do clip outs of the Discord calls and
Yeah.
and then we get into the studio.
The studio makes it so much better.
Yeah.
And it gives the content like way more like flavor.
Yes.
It's great. I love it.
Yes.
Way
more legit.
Yeah.
Way more legit.
So, guys, as you know, we had Summer Games Fest happening, which is still going on. But we had Summer Games Fest. We had a lot of announcements. We'll get into that. But first, let's get into like our our news.
Our regular news.
Yeah, regular news segment.
Okay.
So I don't know if you had anything. I don't think I really had that much.
Yeah.
But
Okay, guys. So I had just a few things.
Okay.
Nothing too crazy, but we can definitely talk about them for a bit. So, first things first is Jordan Peele. You know who Jordan Peele is, of
Yeah.
course. He's actually in talks to be directing a Marvel project soon.
Okay.
Apparently, he went in to go talk to them about directing the next X-Men.
Ah.
The live
okay.
action MCU X-Men film, but that didn't work out, and
Okay.
they're looking for a different project for him.
Right.
So I have seen Get Out. I haven't seen the other one. What's the one after that?
Oh, Nope.
Yeah, Nope.
Dude, I
haven't seen
gotta be
Nope.
honest. I did not like Nope.
Didn't like Nope,
Nah.
but you liked.
I like Jordan Peele stuff.
Mhm.
But sometimes I feel like sometimes I feel like when I'm watching his stuff, I expect like something. I expect this one thing, but then it's completely something else. And I'm just like, oh man. Like I remember watching Us.
Yeah.
Us was good.
Us. That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Not Nope. Not
Yeah,
Nope.
Us was really good.
Mhm.
I liked Us. I like the way it ends. Just a crazy, type of story.
So those three are like slightly connected, right? But not really.
I don't know. Maybe. I really don't know because
I just don't know.
they seem like it would be.
Yeah. So I've only seen Get Out, so I just don't know really his directing style.
Yeah.
But you've seen more of it, so like,
Yeah.
what MCU project do you think he could be good for? A lot of people were saying he would be perfect for an X-Men, but
I just don't see any glimpses of what he's done to like be Marvel. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it would definitely be a completely different
I
type of movie for
I don't
him.
know if they want to go with Jordan Peele. I mean, I don't think that's a bad idea, but I mean, they need to find somebody. So, and it has to be a good choice.
Yeah.
You know, they have to think it through. But I mean, I just don't. I couldn't put together in my mind what a Jordan Peele Marvel film would look like.
Yeah.
I
No,
wouldn't be able. Yeah, I
It
wouldn't
is
be able to
hard.
put that together or visualize that.
Because
or
it's just a
imagine it.
completely different type of movie than this.
Like
guy
somebody's
does.
like, could you imagine a Jordan Peele Marvel movie? And I'm just like,
Not
no, I
really.
couldn't.
Not
No,
really.
I couldn't.
Yeah, I feel that. Okay. Moving on, talking directors still. Just a little tidbit right here.
Yeah.
But Andrew Stanton, I don't know anything about him.
Sounds familiar though.
He's directed WALL-E and Finding Nemo.
That's what it was.
Yeah, so
Okay, yeah.
he's
That's
a-
why he
he's-
sounded so familiar.
He's a big name. I guess he is set to direct the next Toy Story, Toy Story 5.
Ah, okay.
That's all we know right now. I thought they were done with Toy Story. I thought
Yeah.
Toy Story 4 was like end all be all.
I can't remember. I really can't remember.
It
Toy
is
Story that well.
Pixar's. It is Pixar's like fucking money horse.
Yeah, it
Like,
really is.
Everybody loves.
I mean, I love Toy Story, but I mean, like, it's kind of the thing I noticed, like, you know how like movies that we grew up watching, like the beginning of Toy Story, Finding Nemo, and all this stuff, like it sort of gets it kind of gets when you get to the fourth one, it kind of just it's like it's already washed out for like us because we've grown in that era, but we always appreciate the ones that are like, you know, the OG
Yeah.
Toy Story and Nemo movies.
I mean, so have you seen all the Toy Stories?
I think I have, but I don't know if I've.
I
couldn't remember 'em.
I'd say Toy Story is one of those movies or movie trilogy sagas, whatever you want to call it, that actually proved why it was okay to keep making more of them. So I don't hate that they're making a Toy Story 5, but I am I am on that fatigue where it's like,
Yeah.
do we really need another Toy Story?
Am I going to watch this?
Yeah, right. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Next thing, we had a DC Dark Legion trailer. We're going to be doing 2 separate videos. Should be out a couple days after the pod, or maybe even before. I don't know yet. But we're gonna react to all the trailers that came out: the Deadpool and Wolverine Best Friends trailer, this trailer, and we're gonna do a whole separate video on the Summer Games Fest because that was
It's a lot. It's a lot,
that
and
was
we
a
want
lot.
to. Also, we're gonna make it to where like we're gonna do like our favorite games from Summer Games Fest that are announced so far, and we'll look at our the ones that we're like we don't know.
Right.
But some of them, dude, I'll let me fair warning to you viewers, like that it's maybe our opinions won't be very popular of the sort, but I saw a lot more just games that I don't think I would personally play, but some of them yes. Like, well, and then there's
Especially
one.
of them.
There's especially one
of them.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
but that's all I gotta say
Yeah,
about that.
but so DC Dark Legion, we're gonna be seeing Batman Who Laughs, which is
Yes.
which is your favorite version of Batman.
Yes, it is my favorite version of Batman, just because I think I think that character is just so powerful, and I feel like the Batman Who Laughs is just such a crazy designed character that I'm just like that heavy metal or that dark metal fucking comics.
Yeah,
Those are so sick. Like Red Death.
dude.
Yeah, Red Death is so
Red
sick.
Death is personally one of my favorite
of the dark metal.
alternate
Yeah.
Batman type characters.
Yeah, but the Batman Who Laughs is just so crazy, and the story, I'm like his comic book story is so crazy.
Yeah.
Like killing Superman with black kryptonite that makes him go crazy and kills Lois and his son. Like I thought that is fucking diabolical.
Oh,
I was
yes.
like, this character is real as fuck.
No, he goes absolutely insane in his books. Like,
Yeah.
he does some wicked shit. Like,
Yeah.
worse than the Joker. Type
Yeah,
stuff,
like he
so.
just like I'm pretty sure he kills like 2 Justice League members with like fucking AKs or or like MP5s. And he like just sprays them down.
Okay. I don't.
I'm
remember
pretty
that.
sure. I'm pretty sure
don't
he did
remember
that.
that. I'm sure he did. I'm
Yeah,
sure he did.
I think because I remember reading the comic and I was like, holy fuck, what is
Yeah.
going on here? This is just going on a rampage.
Yeah.
Because I remember because I remember, and hopefully the Legion trailer, like hopefully it's like from that story.
Yeah, we haven't watched it yet, so we can't really talk too much about it. But I did just want to bring it up. But we also have another movie in the works, video game movie, Watch Dogs. I don't know if you've ever played Watch Dogs, but Watch Dogs is getting a movie. And
Watch Dogs, yeah.
Tom Blythe or Blythe has been cast in the movie.
Okay.
I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's the main guy. Maybe he's the
Right.
watchdog.
Right.
But I
He's
don't know.
he's the Watch Dog.
Maybe he's the watchdog, but I actually have no clue.
I don't really know the Watch Dog storyline, but I know
Have
it's
you
like
played it?
connected. I played it a little bit.
Yep, I played a little bit and then
It just
set it
fell
down.
off. Yeah,
I
it
was
just
so
fell off for
I
me.
was so hyped to get that game. I finally got it. Played through maybe 30 minutes, and I was like, ugh.
Really?
Yeah.
How much was the game back then?
Oh, it was a $60 game.
Really?
It was a $60 game
Oh,
for sure.
damn.
For sure, it was a $60 game.
Yeah, that's how I felt with Hogwarts Legacy. I was just like, I was so hyped to get it, and this
I
was a
remember when you were
$70
streaming that.
$70 game. I was streaming that game, but man, it's just when you get into a game and there's like so much stuff you can do. When you get into a game, there's like so much stuff you can do, but it's just like you kind of just like you don't know what to do, so you're just like I'm getting kind of bored.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I just put it
yeah.
down. I just decommit.
And I think
instantly.
that's some people's problem with like the Insomniac Spider-Man.
yeah.
I think that's kind of your problem with it.
Yeah.
Is that it's so open world and there's so much just like random activities that
Mhm.
you have to complete, where you're just kind of like some of these are tedious.
Yeah, I think that is the thing about the Spider-Man games, but I mean, I think I'm gonna say it here, but I think Spider-Man is a cool game. I give Spider-Man a lot of shit, but I know the fandom's there, but like just regular,
Duh, the fandom's there.
but like just regular Spider-Man,
Nah,
bro.
Spider-Punk all the way.
Spider-Punk all the way, bro. Spider-Punk, this guy right here.
I'll never understand why you don't like Spider-Man. He's the superhero.
I don't know.
Him, Batman, and Superman are the superheroes.
Spider-Man, Batman, and Superman.
Are the superheroes, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
You go to China or you go to wherever, and they know those names.
Hey, it's okay to know it, but
All right, moving on. This one right here piques my interest a little bit.
what is it?
So Deadpool and Wolverine, we already knew it was going to be rated R,
Mm-hmm.
but it's now official that it's been rated R. But what's interesting about it is why it's been rated R. So I want to go through Deadpool 1, Deadpool 2, Deadpool 3, and why they were rated R.
Yeah.
And you're going to see what Deadpool 3 added that maybe throws a hint at something.
Okay.
So Deadpool 1 was rated R for strong violence, language, sexual content, and graphic nudity. Deadpool 2 was rated R for strong violence, language, sexual references, and brief drug material. And now Deadpool 3 is rated R for strong bloody violence, language, gore, and sexual references. So in the
okay.
first two, it's not strong bloody violence or gore.
Yeah.
So
I'd say there's moments of gore.
no, there is. I'm just saying that it wasn't so intense that
that they
that's
were-
why it was rated R.
Right. Okay.
But this one maybe it is so intense that that is why it's rated R. Is
Yeah.
because of this strong. That's exactly how they worded it: strong bloody violence and gore.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously Wolverine is a dude with knives coming from his hands, and Deadpool is a bloody ass character too.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is Deadpool 3, they're gonna let them go even crazier than we've already seen
Yeah.
in the last two Deadpools. So that gets me extremely hyped.
So it's just gonna be a blood fest.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like really gory and intense.
As long as it's not in like too fucking like I know like The Boys was weird,
Mm-hmm.
but The Boys got weird sometimes. But I mean, We'll see. Like, as long as it's not like, like just
Gore
gore,
for the sake of
gore for every single moment.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like
I'm
I'll be
thinking-
like, okay, we get it. He can revive. He can,
I'm thinking this is especially for when Deadpool and Wolverine have their fight, because you do have two characters that can self-heal, and they are very violent characters. So I think that we're just going to see them go absolutely insane. I mean, in the trailer, we see Wolverine walking up and he's got a fucking sword.
Yeah.
Just stabbed through his chest. or
Yeah, I
whatever.
think we're gonna see like I don't think because at first I was thinking like, oh, maybe like Wolverine like cuts Deadpool's leg off or
Mhm.
something.
Bro, I wouldn't doubt it.
Like-
I'm sure there's going to be a lot of.
It's just because you have two
movement.
characters that are ultimately invincible,
Yeah.
like that can regenerate.
Mm.
So it's like you can go absolutely wild with the type of gore.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, because I mean, my favorite part in Deadpool is whenever Juggernaut comes up to him and he's like, "I'm gonna rip you in half now." And he just rips him in half. It was because I remember watching that, I was just like, "Oh God."
Yeah,
And I was
no,
like,
that was
"Damn."
it. That was an intense for sure. That was an
Yeah.
intense moment. But that's all I got for the news. Honestly, I don't have too much because
Mhm.
we are saving a lot of the news for when we do these trailer reactions.
Yeah.
So I know you got something special for the studio. You want to go ahead and?
Oh yeah, I got this. I found this for a little bit cheap. I think it's used, but I found this because
Mega cheap.
Yeah, I found this at one of the toy malls here where we live, and I was like, oh, I got to get this for the studio, because like when I first seen it, it was like $40 at GalaxyCon, but I was like for 15, I'm like I got to get this, but it's a used Funko, but it's the big ass Sentinel with mini Wolverine.
Yes.
Or with, I mean, it's kind of life size Wolverine compared to a Sentinel. So
Right.
it's like,
No,
I don't
that's
know.
why I liked it. So
yeah,
we actually seen this at a different vintage stock, and then we saw it at the Vintage Toy Mall,
yeah,
and then we also saw it at GalaxyCon. And at GalaxyCon, I want to say it was like $60 or $70.
yeah,
And then at the Vintage Toy Mall, it was also like $60-$70.
mm-hmm.
But then we found this piece for 15, or maybe
Yeah.
no, maybe we did see it vintage because you got this at the toy mall. So
Yeah,
I'm tripping.
yeah. I got it at the toy mall.
Vintage stock
Vintage had it for crazy.
had it for crazy, and then so did GalaxyCon.
But yeah, I kind of want to just put this. I'm just trying to put this in the the studio.
Well,
maybe
let's
put it
bust
up
it out.
somewhere. Yeah, let's bust it out.
Let's bust it out. Let's bust a nut on it.
Yeah, there's the Sentinel with mini Wolverine.
So hard.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Wait, so the Sentinels bobble?
Yeah,
Oh shoot.
yeah.
That's tough.
It's a
Actually,
big ass bobblehead.
that's tough.
Yeah, I like it. That'll probably be officially in the studio for a long time.
Yes.
Um,
Hopefully we'll get it on a shelf or something.
yeah, we do need to get some more shelving in here, but I just don't know how I would.
Yeah. I mean,
We're gonna have to do some like major remodeling sometime. So yeah, who knows? We'll be able to find some place for it. Who
Oh,
knows? Maybe in that corner or something, or this corner.
yeah. I think those corners are ripe for a shelf.
Yeah. Who knows? Welcome to an ASG Rewind. We're about to talk about X-Men Days of Future Past. In preparation for Deadpool and Wolverine, we're gonna try to get all the X-Men verse movies out of the way.
Including Deadpool 1
Yep,
and Deadpool 2.
Yep.
Yes,
And
sir.
but so so first off, this movie, I think I had a better time, a funner time watching this movie than most of them.
Yeah. We watched this one together. And I think together as besties, and then afterwards I think we both just were kind of like, that was the most solid X-Men so far.
Yeah, it felt like it.
There wasn't a lot of grinding halts in the story. There wasn't a lot of there was some corny shit, but there
Yeah.
wasn't a lot of corny shit compared to
Yeah.
the others. I think it was really, really solid. I love how
There was a couple things. It was still rough around the edges. It was very
rough.
rough.
It was rough around the edges, but I think it was the most solid, like, just X-Men.
Yeah. And because whenever this one goes, I think the only one I haven't really watched that one is the New Mutants.
Yeah, I haven't
after
seen
this
the New
one.
Mutants,
So
and I haven't seen.
Phoenix.
Yeah, I haven't seen Phoenix.
Okay.
But I've seen Apocalypse. And
Okay.
Apocalypse is the next one?
Yeah, Apocalypse is the next
Okay,
one.
yeah. So I've seen Apocalypse when it first came out, but I haven't seen the other two.
But in the so let's talk about the first thing we ran into whenever we were watching this movie. It was like you get that little thing where she's like trying to. We see Bishop.
yeah, so we open up in like a dystopian future. And we've got the classic X-Men team. It's not the first class team at first.
Yeah.
We have Ian McKellen and all the people that were playing Professor X and Magneto originally, and then yes, we do see Cable. Cable, he looks great.
Cable.
Or fucking Bishop. I don't know why I said Cable. Time traveling dudes. I got them mixed up.
Bishop.
but-
I mean, they kept Bishop's character design to like close.
Still got the M.
Yeah.
Above his.
Yeah, he kept it very close to like his looking.
He's not
character.
as colorful, obviously, but
Yeah.
he has some type of suit on.
Yeah.
I like how he looks, but it is another case of the black character is given nothing to do throughout the whole movie.
Really?
I mean, he really didn't do anything other than that final fight scene against.
I
the
think it's
Sentinels.
just the setting of it was just that's
I
how
mean,
it
yeah,
looks, but
the story.
I'd say the big thing for me was what I was about to get into, because we do see Bishop, but in the first thing we do, we see Kitty, and then she does this thing.
Because they're getting attacked.
Yeah, they're getting attacked by the Sentinels, but she does this thing where she's basically like putting somebody back in time through their conscience.
Yeah, there's not actual time travel. She sends your consciousness back to your younger self so that you have the knowledge
of the future.
But that only is working while she's got you under that. So I don't know.
And another
they didn't
thing,
really describe.
I thought her only power was to be able to walk through or like phase
Right.
through objects.
Right. They just kind of added another ability.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who knows? She may have had that ability, and we're just not in the know.
Dumbasses. Yeah.
But I mean, again, like in the other movies, Last Stand, she was running through walls and stuff, and I thought that was her only thing. But I was really curious, like, why couldn't they just do with Time Machine? Because they're in the future already, so you would have the technology to maybe go back in time, and you have Bishop there as a character.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like when I saw Bishop in the beginning, I was like, oh shit, we're gonna get like Bishop going back in time and meeting all the X-Men and stuff. Like that's gonna be super tough. And then he just kind of doesn't get to do that.
Yeah.
He doesn't get to do what he typically gets to do.
Yeah.
Or at least like he got to do in the animated series and stuff.
Yeah.
But
and it's like,
it was kind of
like,
disappointing.
But Days of Future Past is like an iconic, like,
Bishop story.
yeah.
So yeah, I definitely think he should have been sent back, but Wolverine is the one that gets sent back.
Yes.
And it's because he can withstand the damage.
Yeah.
Because it was so far in the past. Is that what it was?
I think so.
Because they kept
saying
like his body is the only
Professor-
body that could withstand it, and I just didn't understand what he was withstanding that Bishop wasn't already doing.
Yeah, and I think it was because Professor Xavier, his mind at that time was like out of it.
Mm-hmm.
He was abusing his
Younger Xavier.
yeah younger Xavier.
Younger Xavier.
Well, no, older Xavier. They couldn't do it for younger Xavier because at that time he was abusing those drugs and
So
he couldn't have.
he wouldn't have even been able to go back and like.
I don't think
change
so.
Shit. Okay.
Don't quote me on that though, because that's what I think it is, but I'm probably wrong.
I mean, these movies are known for not explaining a damn.
Yeah,
thing.
and that's the thing. Like it was like I was like, no, we're back to the area where we're like, okay, the X-Men Fox timeline is so messed up,
Right.
because they're saying stuff that reverts to Last Stand, but then doing stuff that has nothing to do with the past movies.
Yes.
And it's just like,
I mean, everybody knows how shit they did with the X-Men timeline.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
They didn't know what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
And they just kind of so this movie is supposed to be the fixer for the timeline
Yeah.
because, and obviously we're skipping around, but by the end of the movie, after time has been fixed and everything, and Wolverine is back in the present, and he's in Xavier's school, and it's like everybody is alive and da 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 da, and he needs Professor X to give him the history. So everything before this is not canon anymore.
Yeah.
But and that's why we do end up doing the Dark Phoenix saga again for no reason. So yeah, the timeline, the timeline
is
so
confusing.
fucked up.
It confused me even as like, you know, even going back to it, it confused me again because I was like, why? I was like, because I was like checking myself. I was like, wait, but didn't this happen? And then you were like, bro, it's because the timeline is all fucked. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
That's why.
yeah.
But
Another thing I want to talk about is just some design choices, and especially for the Sentinels.
Oh yeah.
Because that was another thing that really disappointed
like, look
me.
at that Sentinel.
Colorful, exciting, like unique.
And it's like a full-on, like, actual, like, robot made by Trask.
Yeah. But then in this, they're just kind of gray CGI.
Yeah, I mean, of course, they would be CGI regardless.
Well, yeah, I
But
know
I'm
they'd be
saying-
CGI, but I'm just saying, like that Transformers, where it's just like all the Transformer villains are just these gray nothing robots.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of how I felt about the Sentinels.
Yeah.
Which pisses me off.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing that pisses me off though is the fact that they're like doing the same thing where it's like they're basically doing Weapon 11 again, where it's like these Sentinels will have, you know, blood of mutants.
Yeah,
and it's just like, oh my fucking
Yeah, because
gosh.
they so basically to kind of talk about the plot. So the plot is basically Wolverine is going back in time to stop Mystique from stealing or from killing the president or from killing Trask.
Yeah.
From killing Trask, and when that happens, she would have gotten taken away, and her mutant ability would have been used to make the Sentinels be able to adapt to any different like mutant.
Yep.
So I thought that was like, I didn't hate it. I thought it was weird to have Mystique be.
I just thought it was a
the
Weapon 11 thing
foundation.
again.
Yeah, to have
Taking a
somebody
mutant's power,
be the foundation of
taking
the Sentinels.
yeah, like taking taking like a semi boss, or like not boss, but what am I trying to say? Like powerful, semi powerful character, but it's using somebody else's powers to be powerful.
Right.
And it's just like that's the exact same formula that we just did.
And
it's
I
like,
didn't even see it that way. So
I'm just like, bro, like how on earth did we go to that? And I'm just like, that's what really kind of like, I hate to give this movie a good score, like a better score than all the other ones, just because I'm just like, okay,
the story,
the Sentinels really just like really ticked me off. Like, I'm sure they ticked a lot of you guys off too, but I'm just like,
oh yeah, I remember when this came out and everybody was like, oh, why do they look like this? And
I mean, the present day Sentinels looked okay.
I mean, they just kind of look like the upgraded version of the old ones, and they have that scale effect that they continue to do. And they're fucking wrecking shit. When they come through, they're powerful as hell. So I do like that we get this sense of why the mutants would be so afraid of these Sentinels, because I mean, you're mutants, you have all these different powers. Like, we need to see why this shit is so pressing to y'all.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Sentinels definitely could have been changed. Could have used some work.
And I think that's a big part of it too. Like especially like when with like the when you're using like Sentinels, and then you're also, I feel like we could have seen like maybe a I don't know. I feel like they could have probably threw in like a little mini Genosha, like you know they're capturing mutants,
right,
and Sentinels are
and
like
that's another
controlling
thing
them.
that we kept saying throughout the whole thing. Man, wouldn't it be badass if they were like behaving like Sentinels and actually being like, terminate mutants, mutants.
Yeah.
But they just don't do anything, say anything. They're just like, okay, it's time to kill.
Yeah.
So yeah, Just no character for the Sentinels.
Yeah, yeah.
No character for the Sentinels.
Except just using character abilities, which I think is pretty. I don't know.
And I know that you had a bad reaction to Trask.
Oh yes, dude. Okay, look, Peter Dinklage, I love you, man. I love you. I mean, I love your character as Trask, but I feel like they could have went. I mean, now that I'm saying it, I feel like maybe it was a good casting, but at the same time, I'm like, I was not expecting that. Like whenever I first watched it, I wasn't expecting that to be Trask.
And this is the third recast we've had for Trask.
Really?
Right?
I think so.
I think we've had 3 recasts for Trask so
Yeah.
far. And the other ones, like they're not really given anything to do. This is the first time we have Trask like in the story.
Yeah.
So I think Peter Dinklage does a good job. It's just hard to see Peter Dinklage in like a serious role.
Yeah.
Because when I think Peter Dinklage, like I'm thinking Pixels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it was just a weird casting, but it didn't take me out of it. It didn't ruin the movie, and he did.
Yeah, it didn't. Him being in it didn't ruin the movie at all.
Yeah.
I just feel like
It could have been somebody.
it could have been somebody else.
Could have been somebody else. Yeah.
But then again, I feel like Trask is probably like a simple character to play. So you could have given that character to anybody, really.
Yeah.
But I mean, he didn't. I'm not saying he did bad. I'm just saying like
When we first seen
when we
him,
first seen
we
him,
were
I was
just
like, wait.
This guy's gonna be Trask.
Yeah, I forgot that he was Bolivar Trask because I was like, okay. I mean, we'll run with it, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll run with it.
He-
But
he does fine.
yeah,
He does fine. I want to talk about. So obviously, this movie has one of the most famous scenes out of all these movies.
yeah,
So we are introduced to Quicksilver,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
and I love everything about his character here. I love everything that they give him to do. When he goes to break out Magneto, I thought that was really hard. When he tapes the dude.
Yeah,
Into
they
the
really did a
elevator
good job
and
of
shit.
showcasing his power,
Yeah.
like especially as a speedster.
Mm-hmm.
Like they,
But he moves fast.
yeah, they make
This
him
is-
look.
I'd say this Quicksilver is probably faster than a lot of Quicksilvers in the comics.
Yeah,
Because when we do get to that famous scene where he's in the kitchen and we got the slow-mo, like
yeah,
bullets are going ultra slow and people are like not even moving.
yeah.
Which is
So
like
fast, like
almost-
time moves still, like
almost
chaos control,
Flash
like
stuff.
chaos control.
Yeah. It's almost like Flash level speed.
Yeah,
So I think this Quicksilver is a bit faster. But DC, watch this scene and realize that this is the type of stuff that we want to see for the Flash.
but and also I think what I didn't like about like his character is like you have a fast character, but they also made him talk really fast. Like that drives me insane because just because he's like a fast guy does not mean he needs to talk like 1,000 words per minute. Like let's
'Cause some
not
of it-
do that because that's annoying.
Some of that was a little goofy. Like when they first go to meet him.
Yeah, the first
he
meeting,
does a
he's
lot
like
of that.
he's like talking, asking questions like da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, okay, dude, you're fast. You're not a fast talker.
Mhm.
Like it's okay, I like to be fast, but talking super talking, please stop.
Can't handle
Stop
it.
that.
Can't handle it.
Yeah, well, I can handle it. It's just it's just like why? It's like okay, yeah, he's fast, but why are we making him like a super dialogue guy? Like
Yeah.
I just didn't like that. I'm like you can be fast and also talk at a normal speed.
Everybody thinks the speedster character's got to be either annoying comedy relief
Mhm.
or talking fast guy.
But I mean, like, I'd rather like comedy relief than super fast talking. Like Sonic, for example, he doesn't go around talking like super extremely fast. Oh, I'm over here. Oh, I'm over here. I'm over here. I'm over here. I'm there. I'm there. But he's just saying shit
Right.
and then going.
Because he's used to his powers.
Yeah,
So like he knows.
he
how to
doesn't need
slow
to. Yeah, he
himself
doesn't need to
down.
like talk fast and shit.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing? Oh, breaking into the Pentagon? Oh, that sounds illegal. Huh? Oh. Like I'm just like, come on, dude. Okay. But other than that, he did have a great scene. That scene is like probably put on a lot of speedster, like
it's the
computer
it's the,
editing. Or
Yeah,
like,
it's the best speedster scene in live action that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I think The Boys comes close with some of their A-Train stuff,
Yeah.
but for me, that is like the speedster.
It's better than like
Scene.
it's better like in the Flash whenever he has like the zooming behind him, but he's doing this.
Well,
But
that's
he's
that's
supposed to
the
be like
newer
mo-
season.
he's supposed to be moving at like 1,000 miles, but he's like literally doing this.
That's the newer season.
Or
older seasons.
or
of Flash,
Ezra
it's
Miller
just-
doing this,
Yeah, I don't like Ezra Miller's run. I
doing
don't
that
think
little
anybody
weird
likes-
shit.
I don't think anybody likes that shit.
Yeah, that. No, I mean it was a lot better than a lot of those.
Yeah.
So
I mean, CW Flash, when they did attempt something similar, like when his mom is being murdered and him and Reverse Flash are running around their room. So they try and do kind of something similar to this, where the room is frozen and all these things are going on, but they're just running around, whipping around. But when they do it, it's always CGI guy, and it just looks really wonky and
Oh, yeah.
uncanny. So I would love to sit down with the people who edited this scene
yeah.
in specific, just to see how they got it to look good.
Do we
look
have any
so
like
good.
any like facts like trivia about
I
that?
actually need to go and pull up some.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna do that.
But yeah, I think that's that's the biggest. I think that's the biggest pull from this movie is that scene right there in Quicksilver. Unfortunately, he goes.
Yeah.
And he says stuff like, he says
But
like.
he's also really young.
Yeah, he's
'cause they
also
went
really
back
young.
in time.
Yeah, he's also really young. But also, and another thing, he's like, he says like something. He's like, so you can move metal with your mind, and he's like, my mom dated a guy like that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, here we go.
Yeah, little reference right there, which is good. I don't think they ever address that.
I think they address it in the next movie.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause I think he's like kind of heartbroken, and the next, if I remember correctly, he's like kind of heartbroken that his dad doesn't, like his dad is just like
This
trying to eat this evil guy, and he's like doesn't give a fuck about him.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'll be surprised if I do see that, because I don't remember them ever doing
Yeah.
anything with that. But
yeah.
hopefully they do. Because we never see Scarlet Witch.
Mm-hmm.
in
Yeah.
these.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
Marvel property.
Marvel property.
But I mean, yeah, it's just so weird. But now I feel like since we're getting that X-Men movie, like the Marvel Studios X-Men movie,
can
we
get
could
a
be able to get
proper-
a proper introduction.
Mhm.
Like we all this stuff. But we had Quicksilver in fucking Ultron. So it's like in this Marvel Cinematic Universe, Quicksilver is gone.
Yeah, but is he really though? Because in WandaVision, this Quicksilver from this movie shows up,
Right.
and he's not like, he's doing his speedster thing, but I don't think they ever say he's Quicksilver.
Right.
And she says like, "Oh, my brother, like this is
Mhm.
my brother from
Yeah.
out of town or some shit." So it was like, are they just gonna recast this guy as it?
Well, yeah,
and
they're
move
definitely
on?
they're recasting Magneto, all everybody.
Yeah.
Like it's got to be
brand new, fresh.
brand new.
So yeah, I don't know if they are gonna bring Quicksilver back. I hope they bring Quicksilver back.
It'd be cool. See a Marvel speedster.
Yeah, see a proper Marvel speedster for
Yeah.
sure. Because hey, maybe Deadpool and Wolverine's gonna bring everybody.
I feel like maybe they're trying to make Deadpool and Wolverine the reboot of the Marvel.
I've heard people say that.
Really?
I've heard some talks about
Okay.
this movie kind of resetting, or not really resetting, but like, I guess you would call it a reset, but it's not like a full
Soft reboot.
Yeah, not like a full reboot. It's like everything that happened before still happened, but now we're kind of in this adjusted timeline.
Yeah.
Kind of like this movie did for the X-Men, where it's
Yeah.
like that stuff still happened, but now we're in this
Which I never thought we would be here with Marvel
version of
Studios.
the timeline.
I didn't think we would be here with Marvel Studios. I never thought we would be here.
Yeah.
But that 2023, man, that really fucked us over, dude.
Oh yeah.
They kind of fucked themselves over, but I mean, I sound like a broken record, but that 2023 really put things into perspective for them. So I mean, it had to happen. We have to have this movie, soft reboot, whatever they do, and then, it's gonna be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Um,
So, getting into box office. Days of Future Past had an estimated budget of $200 million.
okay.
So more like 220 240 for marketing, and they grossed worldwide 746 million. So they way passed
Yeah.
their budget. They did really well. Let's actually look the highest earning X-Men
Yeah, that's it. That would be good to look up. Highest earning X-Men movie.
in order. Okay, so, and this is lifetime gross. No, I want box office. Okay, so number 1, Deadpool. Number 2, Deadpool 2. Number 3 was X-Men Last Stand.
Oh wow.
And then
okay.
number 4 is Days of Future Past.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
So I would have thought this would have been a little bigger, but I guess I
Yeah.
don't remember.
Dude, everybody went out to see The Last Stand.
Everybody went to go see The Last Stand. I mean, X2 was like a huge step up from the first one, so I'm
course,
sure they
yeah.
were like, "Oh shit, the third one's gonna be even crazier."
Cha-ching!
Yeah. So talking about that Quicksilver scene, I've got right here that it actually took them 1.5 months just to film that scene.
Just to film it.
Just to
shit.
film that scene, which is, dude, that is actually
A
insane.
month.
That is actually
Imagine you
insane.
go to work every day to do one fucking scene. That scene.
Yeah, right.
A month.
That's why they get paid the big bucks.
Yeah.
That's why they get paid the big bucks. Let's find some other trivia around here. Hold on.
And having to go to work every day with that costume. Just going and dying or getting your hair dyed gray.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't even really. Let's talk about his look, because I don't like how
Yeah.
he dresses. Like the
Yeah.
little goofy goggles and his like.
They're trying to make
coat
it
and
like, you know, a
stuff.
little punk, like, you know, punky, like, you
Yeah.
know, vibe. Like, what year was it? Like 73 or something?
Yeah, how far does he go back? I think
Yeah.
it is something like that.
I wouldn't say 73. Not 73.
Hold on, let's look.
Maybe like 83. I don't know about 73.
$1973.
Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah. No,
This
wow,
guy's a pro guesser.
wow.
Hold on.
So they go back like 1973.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, it was kind of like punky.
yeah, punk, like, you know, rebellious teenager type of vibe, like leather jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It is like a cool little, like, you know, if somebody was to cosplay as that, I'd be like, oh, that's sick.
Mm-hmm.
But the movie wise, I'd be like, I don't know what I don't know like what they were going
Could
with.
have been something cooler.
But I mean, what are you gonna
He's
do with a
also
guy that's
young
like,
Quicksilver, so
Yeah.
it's like he doesn't have a suit
Right.
and all this stuff yet. So yeah. This movie, talking about some trivia, this movie is the return of Bryan Singer as the director.
Yeah.
As the director. Maybe he's just the X-Men guy, because he does the first 2 X-Men and then this one, and those 3 are probably like some of my favorites, if not
Right.
my favorites so
Yeah.
far. So, you know, despite all the allegations and other stuff surrounding his name,
yeah,
he makes good X-Men movies. So I like his X-Men movies. Right here it says Bryan Singer picked Peter Dinklage because of his height.
fuck?
Stating, with my dwarfism, I'm a bit of a mutant. I can't move metal or anything, but I thought of it as self-loathing. Deep down, Trask is quite sensitive about that aspect of himself.
huh? That's interesting.
So, I guess like what he was going after was like, this guy is kind of a mutant just because of his height,
Yeah.
but he's jealous of all these other mutants
Okay. So he added like a like a different aspect to it
to Trask.
to Trask, and he was just like,
Which
this
honestly
guy-
kind of makes me like it a little bit more.
okay, yeah,
That
I
there
can see
was
that.
some thought into it.
yeah,
That it
like-
wasn't just like, oh, Peter Dinklage. let's just
Yeah,
get him
yeah,
in.
yeah. I'm glad. Yes, exactly. I'm glad there was some thought into it.
Yeah.
I'm glad they were just like, well, let's make this character even more. Let's get this in more in depth. Reason
Right.
why we picked Peter Dinklage. Okay, I can see that. Well, I'm glad I heard that, because I mean, if they were just like, looking through the casting calls, and they were just like, Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, right,
Hey, let's get this guy. And that, it was just like no thought at all. But I'm glad there was some thought to it. So I mean, I appreciate that a lot more. So changed my opinion on that.
I should have put this in the Quicksilver. We'll move it around, but Bryan Singer filmed Quicksilver's scenes in a special format of 36,000 frames per second. This means that Quicksilver moved 150 times faster than normal.
Oh my gosh.
So that's, I guess, how they made him look so damn fast.
Yeah.
So I guess that means that they recorded, like in the when they go meet him and he's like playing ping pong and all shit. I guess that means they filmed him like completely separate, and then added them on like on a separate plate.
Yeah.
And, like masked out his shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's some complicated editing.
Yeah.
That's some complicated editing, but dude, it works. It works. His speed is fire.
Yeah.
I love how his
it goes
speed
real well.
is displayed.
Yeah.
This is the first X-Men movie ever to be nominated for an Oscar.
I seen that. Yeah,
for
it was
best
Oscar
visual
nominated.
effects.
Oh, nice. I could see that.
I could see that too.
When did it come out? Like 2013?
2014.
2014. Okay.
Yeah, 2014. I mean, we got the Magneto bringing over the whole football stadium and
Yeah, baseball stadium.
or baseball stadium. It was baseball? Okay.
Yeah.
Baseball stadium, and then of course all the Sentinels, the Quicksilver scene. Yeah. I mean, I could see this. I could see this being nominated.
But I will
wonder
say
what-
there was
I wonder who
there
won.
is like a goofy scene whenever it's like that shot where it's like you see like a part of the baseball field and then Magneto's head, and it's like looking down at like the little
Yeah,
festival.
you were saying you didn't like that.
I didn't like that scene because it showed us that scene like 3 times. It showed us that 3 times of him just looking down. That exact same shot. And I was just like, I don't know. I didn't really like that.
In 2014, the movie that won it was Gravity.
Gravity. Oh, I remember that movie.
I've never seen that.
Is that with Anne Hathaway? No.
Hold on.
That's with, I can't remember her name. What's her name? But that movie was all right. I don't remember Gravity being that great of a movie.
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock. That's what
George
it was.
Clooney.
Yeah, I don't remember that movie ever being that great.
Okay.
But it had, I guess, I could see it winning visual
Guess it had
effects.
some visual effects in there that was insane.
Yeah.
See if I can find one more. Sir Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen had makeup applied to look 20 years older than their actual ages.
Huh.
I feel like they looked the exact same.
I think I could see it for Magneto. Magneto.
You think he looked a bit older?
Yeah, Magneto definitely looked a bit older,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. Professor X didn't look that older. He just
I feel like they both look kind of the same.
yeah.
Before we wrap it up, I do want to talk about Beast. So the Beast look
Yeah.
is changed up. How
Yeah.
did you feel about it?
Yeah, so last pod I said that he gave me like Mike Myers Cat in the Hat
Cat in the
vibes.
Hat, I said furry.
Yeah. But this one he looked a lot better.
He looks a lot better, and then of course we do at the end when Wolverine goes back and he's in the present, we do get like classic Beast, and he just walks by.
Yes,
And-
that's
and
sick.
That's so hype.
Yeah,
That's
and he's
so
like
hype.
bigger, he's like more heavier set too.
He's got his mutton chops. And
Yes,
shit.
yes,
yeah,
I got the
classic
chops.
Beast. But yeah, I think this look for the younger Beast is miles ahead of the
Yeah.
other Beast.
Yeah.
So throughout the movie, him and Professor X are stifling their powers with
heroin.
With heroin, with the
Because dude, they're
the
shooting it
cure
up just
that he
like they're doing
made
heroin,
in
dude.
First Class. Yeah, no, I think that was definitely on
Because
intentional.
if you know 70s, they were big on that like little shooting up stuff.
Mhm.
It's like it's just like, of course they were like, oh wait, let's make it look like they're shooting up heroin.
Yeah, no, I
So
think it
it's
was
like-
definitely intentional to be like,
'Cause
oh,
that
they're
era was
dealing-
like,
they're
yeah.
dealing with drug
Yeah, because that was
problems.
definitely a drug era, like a drug use era.
Because Professor X walks in and we both were like, wait, why is this motherfucker walking around?
Yeah,
like,
I was
didn't
like,
didn't
and then
he
it
just get
answers that.
paralyzed?
Yeah. I was like, didn't you just get shot in the last movie in
Yeah.
Cuba? Like,
Yeah.
what's going on here? And he like kind of like explains it. We've been taking this drug,
Right,
It
that lets him
activates my
walk.
legs.
Which I just don't understand what drug that Beast made, because the drug that Beast makes is, I thought, specifically for mutant powers and mutant ability, like appearances. It was specifically for him and Mystique to look like regular ass people. So
yeah, to look,
what about
maybe.
this drug makes it to where Professor X is just able to fucking walk around all of a sudden? I never understood
McCoy.
that.
Hank McCoy, bro, he's a genius.
Yeah, he's
so.
a genius, but I
So-
never understood that shit. The
Yeah.
whole time I was waiting for that to
I
be
kind of
explained.
understand. I kind of just let it happen.
Yeah,
and like I'm just
a
kind of
lot
just let
the
it
stuff
happen.
you
I'm just
have
like
to.
I kind of just like I can't think too. You can't think too deep into it because it's just like it's superhero,
Mhm.
superhero. What should we call it? Like logic.
Yeah,
It's just like
right.
superhero comic, superhero like
Don't think about it
fantasy
too
logic.
hard.
Yeah,
just,
it's
just
superhero
move on
logic.
from
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
And no, you're definitely right.
Which
It was
sometimes
just-
I don't do that. I don't. I can't.
Sometimes it's so egregious that you're
Yeah.
like, I fucking can't look past
bro. Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
It's like what the fudge.
that. I think that's about all I got. Unless you got some more you want to.
I think there is. Oh, also, you know what we were looking up? There was a Rogue cut.
Oh
So-
yes, please
so-
let's talk about this.
So we saw, because you can't get this movie on Disney Plus. It's actually, you have to go rent it on
Yeah.
Prime. So when we looked, there was something called X-Men: Days of Future Past Rogue Cut, and we didn't buy the Rogue Cut, obviously, but
We
we
were
looked
like,
up on YouTube, and it was just 4 minutes. It was the same movie, but 4 minutes of Rogue scenes that weren't in the
So
movie.
essentially, the addition of Rogue is that Kitty at one point gets shot.
Yeah,
Or
she
no,
gets
no,
scratched.
She
She
gets
gets scratched by Wolverine's
Yeah,
claws.
because Wolverine's freaking out.
Yeah.
She gets scratched and she's losing all this blood, and they're like, "Oh, she's not gonna be able to make it."
Bobby Drake.
Yeah, and Bobby Drake is like, "Oh, we can go get Rogue, and she can just steal her power and do it."
And she's
for
at
him."
the X laboratory getting worked on by scientists.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
And so they break her out. They're getting chased by a Sentinel, and that is in the Rogue cut. That's where Bobby Drake dies.
yeah. And in the regular cut, he just dies from, the final moments
Yeah.
of battle.
Yeah.
Like whenever Wolverine's
So they
finally
bring
getting
Rogue
stuff,
back to where they're staying, and she steals Kitty's power, and then literally changes nothing about the film
Nope.
other than the fact that
It's Rogue there.
that
doing it.
Rogue is there.
Yeah. And then she's like, they had that moment, like, where's Bobby?
Yeah.
And it's just like, he's gone.
Yeah.
And then
No,
Lee-
I
it's
think
like, Lee
I
took
think
over.
it definitely benefited from the regular cut.
Yeah, we didn't need that.
Uh-uh.
I'm glad they looked at that and they were like, yeah, this just doesn't seem like very authentic. Like, we're just adding Rogue for 4
Yeah.
4 minutes.
We don't need her.
We don't
like
need that. We just do a regular story without her.
Yeah.
But you do see Rogue whenever like things are getting back to normal.
Yeah, when
things are-
we're in the present
Yeah.
and Bobby Drake is with Rogue and everything.
Yeah. But what makes me think is that will that be like the exact same? That's like if everybody were to stay alive in that future.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking like, I'm like, man. So like, how far was it? Would have that been like 2024? And like, if that was in the 70s, the distant future would have been like 2024 around that time or something.
Right.
So like, what if they had just kept building off that and just kept doing movies the same with all of them? But I mean, it's just like, I don't know, like, because it never
I
really
didn't
says
think
like
about that.
what year they're in.
No, I don't think it does.
So like, I want to know. I wish I knew like what year it was, like whenever they jumped back, or was it like 2014? X-Men. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm basically saying like, what was the year whenever everything was fixed? What was that year that they were present in? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Because Beast is older. You have Jean there. Like, everything's... I think it's probably, like... I want to say maybe, like... years after The Last Stand, maybe?
So...
Because it would make sense if it was, like, a couple years after The Last Stand, or... maybe.
So, the future, the dystopian future, is 2023,
Ah, okay.
and then the past is 1973, but it doesn't say where they are in the timeline after.
So it probably is 2023 in that era, like whenever he wakes. Because wouldn't that make sense that they
Yeah,
leave
I
they
guess
leave that
so.
period and then
then
he
they
wakes
come
up
back
in
to
that
that.
past, but it's a different changed reality. It's a changed future.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So 2023, that's a fat ass jump
Yeah.
from where.
Cuz how old would Beast is probably like, in his 20s in 73. So that
so
just means
he'd be
Beast is
like
probably like 60 years old or something.
50 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels weird.
Yeah. So I'm just like I don't know. That's a
Fucky- that
big
fucky
jump.
timeline. Dude.
Yeah, the funky timeline, but I mean that's a big jump. But I mean, I don't know. I think I liked the ending a lot.
That guy was Sunspot, by the way.
He was. I knew it. I was like, that had to be Sunspot.
That dude.
But he
that's-
basically just did Flame On. He was basically
Yeah,
Human
he was
Torch.
literally Human Torch the
Yeah.
entire time. So yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Because I don't remember them saying like, oh, Robert or like,
They didn't
Calling
say
him
none of
name.
that because they didn't care.
yeah,
They didn't care about that character.
yeah. Who was the one guy that could see the Sentinels from like far away? Like the guy with the eyeshadow or the eye paint.
I don't even remember who you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Because there was a guy who had like that belt and he could see the Sentinels from far away. And then there was the girl who could throw portals down.
Mm-hmm.
But there was also that guy, like the long hair, and he would be like the scout. He'd be like, they're 5,000 feet away,
Right.
and he'd like stand on the top of the house.
Let me see if I can find it.
Because I was just like, I don't know. I remember that guy. I'm like, who was that? Like, who is that? And the other person who can throw down the portals. And I also, so let's find this out first, because there was another thing that I was questioning too, that I thought was pretty fudged in the movie.
What?
You know how like she's going through all like the reports of all the dead mutants.
Mhm.
You see like Angel, Banshee,
Mm-hmm.
like you see all the people from like all the people that went with Magneto
Yeah.
on that little fiasco after Cuba,
Yeah.
and like you see them just dead.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought like seeing like Angel in there with her butterfly wings just dead. I thought that was pretty weird.
Yeah.
Just seeing all the dead mutants. I
And
was
when
like,
when
fuck.
Magneto goes into that facility to get his helmet, we see her wings. and
Havoc's thing,
Havoc's
yeah,
thing, and we see Banshee's thing. That
yeah,
I don't know.
crazy. That's wild.
We see Havoc
should-
as well
Yeah,
We
yeah,
see
we do see
Havoc.
Havoc. We see a young Havoc.
because Mystique goes to that military camp
Yeah.
and breaks out all the mutants that they
Yeah.
were about to.
Then you
move
see a
to
young
Trask.
Striker.
Yeah, we
That was
see
a big.
young
That was a
Stryker.
big thing in the movie too.
Mhm.
Whenever he has a instant flashback, that's when he starts to release it, because he sees like Stryker.
Yeah,
And he's
that's
like-
when
and then
Wolverine
he's-
freaks out.
Yeah, he
and
freaks
slices
out,
her.
and then after he's like, cool. He's like, all I know is that guy's gonna cause me a lot of pain in the future.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay.
yeah,
Here we
yeah.
go.
Everything's got to be a reference.
Yeah,
I can't find out what that guy's name is.
it's cool. The comments will let us know.
The comments will let us know, hopefully.
But yeah, I really, I mean, like I said, if we're gonna end it
It's
off there,
Aiden,
like,
it's Aiden Canto Sunspot, not
Aiden Kanto.
Roberto
Okay.
Da Costa.
Oh, okay. Maybe a different Sunspot. Maybe they redid Sunspot.
But then when I click on Buddy, or Aiden Canto played Sunspot.
Brett.
I'm tripping. But Costa's in the New Mutants, so we'll see him again.
Oh, really? Oh shit! Here we go.
Costa's in the New Mutants.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, if we're wrapping it up, I'd say that movie it's been like a fun watch than any other of the movies.
Oh, 100%.
I liked it.
I actually enjoyed it, and I think that's kind of why this one is just like chiller, because we don't have a bunch to complain about.
Yeah.
So I won't really go over my full ranking. Go to the last pod to go over it, but this one is now at my number one spot so
Okay.
far.
Yeah. I think I have to go back and look at the other pod what my ranking was, but I'd say this one's up there for me.
Yeah, somewhere in that top top 2, top 3 range.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. Because I didn't have any problem watching this, but like I said, it's just another, you know, rough around the edges X-Men movie. But it did its thing, you know.
Oh yeah.
It had a lot to
definitely.
fix, but I mean, I think it was great.
Mhm.
Like I said, the ending. I like the ending. How it's just everything's going good. You know, you see Rogue, Bobby. You see Mr. Beast.
Yes.
Mr. Beast is in the movie.
Mr. Beast is in the movie before he got famous. He's in the movie and he's blue and he's got mutton chops. And
yeah.
he walks by and he says, "Oh my stars and garters."
Oh my stars and garters! I wish they would nail the hammer in or hammer the nail in with that one because
That's
oh
your
my stars
favorite.
and garters. That's my favorite like Beast
Yeah.
line.
Oh my.
That bro, you don't like that one?
No, I love it. I love it.
But yeah, that's my favorite line that Beast says. Oh my stars and garters.
Oh my stars and garters.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. So yeah, so as you guys know, we had Summer Games Fest happen. I wanted to kind of make this a little segment for, the pod because I was just like, I want to talk about it because we got some cool stuff, and we got some, stuff. So
Yeah.
I wanted to get, because we're movies, TV shows, comics, video games. So I wanted to make sure that we get the video game stuff. We can't not talk about a big video game event.
Yeah. 100%.
Like without just would not talk about it. So we got to bring up all the games that are coming out, all the announced games, and what we're hyped about, and ask what you guys would be hyped about that's coming out. So
Yeah. I mean, I think you should go ahead and get into Sonic Shadow Generations.
yeah, so they did do another trailer for Sonic Shadow Generations. I'm super pumped about that. I know people in the live stream were just, where's Sonic 3 trailer, Sonic 3 trailer, just
Were
going
they?
crazy. Yeah, oh yeah. It's been a thing. Like anything like Sony, any live stream, you'll just see where's the Sonic 3 trailer, But then they did another gameplay trailer for Sonic Shadow Generations.
Whoa,
It
what's
looks
these?
amazing. It looks fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah.
I watched some of the Shadow gameplay, dude.
That was my favorite bit.
Yeah,
I love
I can't wait to play that.
Shadow's running animation.
Yeah.
That's what I was obsessed with. It's just how smooth his animation looks.
Yeah, I cannot wait to play that because I've streamed Sonic Generations and I played it, but I feel like it's gonna be so much different. Like I'd rather play it on the PS5.
Oh yeah.
Like I can't wait to play it because it's going to be slap. Like
Yes.
it's gonna be so good. But other than that, we got a lot of other games.
I mean, I see right here this one, Power Rangers Rita's Rewind.
Let me see.
New old school style beat 'em up for Power Rangers.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! So a Power Rangers beat 'em up. That actually would be pretty fun.
That sounds fire. Let's
Depending on how the
see.
gameplay looks, I'd be down to play that. I'd get that.
Seems to have a variety of activities as players can be seen switching between beat 'em ups, FPS, and racing gameplay.
What? First FPS and racing for Power Rangers. That's pretty. Because that makes me think like Turbo,
Right.
like all the like.
But it's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Right. Okay. It's just Mighty Morphin. Okay.
So
Wow.
will the racing be with the Zords?
Maybe.
That would be cool. I'd be hyped to do some Zord racing.
Yeah, that would be
fucking
awesome.
tough.
So that was just one of the games.
That was just one of the games. I mean, we have
Okay.
a bunch. I'm
We have
just
a bunch.
kind of
Yeah, just spitball 'em.
I'm just kind of spitballing what I see that's cool.
Yeah.
We got a skate game.
Yes. So guys, we're getting a fucking skate game finally, and they came out with like an intro trailer that was supposed to be like really funny, but I'm kind of
Cynical.
I'm kind of cynical when it comes to comedy because it's just like you got to really make me laugh. It's got to be actually funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, they introduced a skate game and it's like basically like we're working on it trailer. But I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to be grinding skate. Like that is a game that I'm super excited for.
I loved skate.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah, Skate, bro. I have Skate 3. Skate 3 on the Xbox, bro.
That's the
Skate
one.
Skate 3 on the Xbox 360, bro. So crazy. I have only 2 songs that play on there. I can't remember the first one, but the other one was "Goodbye Horses" by Q Lazarus. And if you guys know that song, it's the same song that's played on I think it's a song about not Paul Bundy, but Buffalo Bill. It's like a movie about Buffalo Bill. but he's like sitting there like dancing to this song.
Mhm.
But it's Goodbye. He's dancing to Goodbye Horses. But I have that song on repeat on Skate 3 because I just love that song.
Okay.
Like Goodbye Horses.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I'm flying over you. You know that
Yeah,
song?
yeah,
you know
yeah,
that song.
yeah,
Yeah, I have
yeah.
that song on repeat all the time.
Another one right here. Hopefully you can tell me a little bit more about this.
Yeah.
Street Fighter 6. It's going to be a Fatal Fury crossover. What is Fatal Fury?
Fatal Fury. Okay, that's actually real. Yeah. So I saw that and I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. So Fatal Fury, I'm pretty sure was an older beat 'em up in the same era as Street Fighter was, but now I guess they're doing like a collab with like a couple more characters.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool.
It says Capcom is promising to deliver 4 new characters with season 2.
Yep.
This upcoming season promises to be one of the classic fighting games busiest yet, as the new roster includes a crossover with Fatal Fury that will see fighters Terry and May joining the battle.
Yep.
Also on the way are classic Street Fighter characters M. Bison
Yes, M. Bison, bro.
and Elena.
M. Bison is hype. That's hype as fudge.
Okay.
M. Bison is awesome.
And then we've got a Dragon Ball game.
Yes, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. So I hope to be playing all these games, man. I
Yeah.
hope to be grinding these games.
On the Bredzo streams.
Yeah, I can't. I hope
we're
to be
gonna get
grinding
some
these
ASG
games.
plays going too,
Yeah,
for sure with this shit.
Yeah, I can't wait to be grinding these games because, bro, like from Skate, Sonic Shadow Generations, which back to Sonic Shadow Generations, we also got a release date, which is October 25th.
Okay,
So
that's not too far.
that's not too far. So,
I mean, it's
but
far,
it is October though.
Yeah, it's not too far, but it's
Yeah.
it's.
So
it's
I have
late.
enough time to pre-order, so I can because like, oh yeah, let me talk about that. Sorry. So Sonic Shadow Generations is also doing a pre-order where the American one you can get the American pre-order. You can get a journal of Gerald Robotnik's Gerald Robotnik's journal of how he made Shadow,
Right.
and then you have what else was there? You get a classic Sonic skin. Well, not classic Sonic, but like an adventure render skin for the modern Sonic.
Yes.
I think that's what it was.
I'm more hyped
And
on
then-
the Robotnik.
And there
journal.
was also something that if you pre-order, you get a Terios, which was like the first model of Shadow. It's like the original. It's the
Oh.
original model of Shadow.
Yes, you were telling me that.
And it was also something else I can't remember right now. But yeah, there's also that. But there's a Japan release, which people are going crazy. Like, I wish we had the Japan release box art because I guess it looks cooler, but I don't really care. But they also did a different.
I'm sure
pre-order.
Barry's gonna get the.
Oh yeah,
Japan
for sure.
release.
Oh, he has to. But anyway, so like he had. So in Japan they're doing a pre-order, but it's like a Shadow statue and a couple other things.
Oh,
I remember
that's-
seeing.
That's tough though.
Yeah, it's like this little Shadow like bust thing. That's like a miniature bust of Shadow, and then it was like something else too. But I don't know. I think the journal.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
I think the journal is tough.
Yeah, I
You
would
get
love to
see
have
the
the journal.
making of Shadow.
Yeah, and he also there's a shot where Shadow like breaks out and he's going crazy and he gets wings. He gets these like dark
I must have not watched that part.
yeah, he gets these wings.
Huh. It never been seen before.
Yeah,
New-
Shadow with wings.
New ability. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I thought it was pretty badass.
Okay.
I think that's fucking sick
Okay.
because he has like what's it called? Like he has like chaos energy, but it's like he was made with like Black Doom energy too. So he's like he's
Right.
got those like I feel like he just came out of his shell right there. Like he's just like got wings.
Time
now.
to unleash.
Yeah,
type shit, yeah.
yeah. So I thought that was pretty fucking sick.
Another game. Star Wars Outlaws. It's
Yeah,
going
that's
to
gonna
be an
Ubisoft.
open world Star Wars game from Ubisoft.
Yep, and it's a female lead character.
Okay.
And then you also have a droid partner. You also have a droid companion in there. Not companion, but like a side
K-Vess.
character. I saw some of it. It looks great. Like it looks great. But now is the story going to be good, and is it going to be
And
like
is the open world going to be good?
yeah.
Or is it going to be like we were talking about where it's like, oh, there's all these tedious ass
Yeah.
activities.
Exactly.
Mm.
But who knows? I think Star Wars fans could be hype about that. I don't know. But if you're a Star Wars fan and you're ready for Outlaws, and if you're not ready for it, or if you absolutely hate what we're getting for Star Wars fans, like, just let us know in the comments again.
Yeah.
Because we want to know. But yeah, it's interesting.
And there's a
That
few
one's-
more, but nothing that's really spiking my interest. We had Harry Potter Quidditch Champions
Yeah, that was like one of the second ones they announced.
going to be launching this year. We have Lego Horizon Adventures.
Which, okay, yeah, let's talk about that, because Horizons came out as a PlayStation exclusive game, and I gotta say, it was one of those games. It kind of gave me Titanfall energy, because whenever Titanfall got introduced, and then it got a PS4 announcement, and everybody was so hyped about it, and then like literally like people played the game, and then it was like they never got another one. But with Horizons, I feel like they made Horizons, and then they made another Horizons game. I just don't is the hype real for Horizons? The hype was real enough to get a Lego Horizons game,
Yeah.
which is like crazy, because I'm like when I saw Horizons, I was like, I mean, it looks okay, but just robot dinosaurs. I don't know how I feel about that, but I mean, it's getting a lot of. It's got a great fan base to be getting a Lego game now. So I think
For
if
sure.
you're a fan of Horizons, I think you're going to absolutely enjoy this game as a little side project.
What is with these just random Lego projects, dude?
Lego is selling their shit to everybody. They're trying to be like the next Funko, dude. They're trying to be just like Funko, where you get all these IPs and you can make toys, make stuff with everything.
Right.
So I think they are trying to compete with that.
That makes sense. I didn't think.
Which
about
I just
it
brought
like
up Funko because they do a lot of stuff.
No,
like that.
yeah, definitely. No, I think that makes perfect sense. That's
Yeah.
probably exactly what it is.
Yeah.
That's probably exactly.
They're trying to
what it
compete
is.
with getting these IPs, getting with Fortnite. Fortnite
'Cause
doing all
Funko
those.
Fusions is coming, and who knows what all that's gonna be.
Didn't we call it Funko Frenzy whenever we first talked about it?
Did we?
I think I said Funko Frenzy.
Oh shit. Let's see. Anything else? I mean, there's a few more. We got the first Descendant. I need to watch the trailer before I talk about that. Alan Wake 2.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
That's
know what
hype.
that is. Valorant 6
Valorant 6. Let me
or
see.
Valorant. Oh, it's Valorant 6 key things to know.
Well,
Oh,
okay, so Valorant is actually it's because Valorant is actually coming to console.
So this is already a game.
Yeah.
Okay. Among Us animated series clip.
Oh yeah, Among Us. So we're getting Among Us animated series, which I mean,
Wait, actually?
yeah, which I don't know is Among Us still like a meme? Is Among Us still popular? Like
Yeah.
this should have come out like
2
way
years ago.
2 years ago, dude.
When Among Us was popping.
Yeah, but who knows? Maybe it is still popping, but
Who's gonna watch that?
I don't know. I know I have little cousins that are like still like Among Us sussy. Like you're still saying like, oh, you're sus.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I think I know. I mean, I think I
Hey,
have some cousins that
yeah,
might
it'll
watch
probably
it.
be the kids. It'll probably be the kids.
Yeah,
Then there's a Dune game.
kids love Among Us. It's crazy.
Dune Awakening.
Yes, they're making a Dune game, which you know I'm kind of late on the Dune hype train. I still
Yeah, I don't-
gotta
I don't know shit
I
about
gotta
it.
get on the train.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
I don't know too much
Don't
about
know
that
shit
one.
about that. Slitterhead.
Slitterhead. Wait, let me see. Slitterhead, I think, is a horror game.
Let's see.
I think that's one of those Blumhouse horror games.
Toyama, Silent Hill creator Toyama revealed a trailer for his next Twisted creation. Yeah, I think it's a
Yeah.
horror game. You'll be able to switch between humans and even some animals to get around. Okay. Yeah, that's another one. I'll have to watch the trailer
Mhm.
before I really talk about it.
What, Slitterhead?
Yeah, Slitterhead.
Oh, dude. Well, you're not even gonna fucking play that game.
I mean, yeah, I'm not, but I'm saying like for me to even have an opinion on it, I need to
Yeah.
watch the trailer
Right.
before I say anything.
But it's gonna be scary,
yeah, I'm gonna piss my pants
bro.
right when the
On to
trailer
the next
starts.
one,
Delta Force Hawk Ops looks like a pretty
Hmm.
basic shooter.
Okay.
Um,
Hawk Ops.
Killer Bean.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So Killer. You know those Killer Bean. Yeah. Okay. So if you guys are on YouTube, you know of Killer Bean. I was sick one day, and you don't know of Killer Bean.
I don't know shit about Killer
What?
Bean.
Okay, so basically Killer Bean is like this. I can't really even explain it that well, but Killer Bean, I found Killer Bean on YouTube, and it was these long movies of this like action-packed killer, like this bean, but he was basically Max Payne, and he
Right.
would like go around shooting stuff. Like, look up like look up Killer Bean on YouTube. Like pull up Killer Bean, and you'll see what it is. Because there's some like iconic things from Killer Bean. Like
I've seen this character
Here.
model, but I just like don't know.
because it has like a full length movie on YouTube.
This right here, Killer Bean Forever.
Yeah. I've watched Killer Bean forever. Like while I was sick.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah. So it's basically like Max Payne but he's a bean.
but he's a bean. Okay.
And it's like super badass moments.
Yeah,
but
I'm not gonna play that.
what? But dude, you gotta look at the gameplay. You gotta look at the gameplay trailer though. It looks fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like it looks just like dumb fun.
Okay.
Like really like brainless fun.
Is
like-
it like a GTA type of thing?
Bro, we gotta watch the trailer.
We'll watch it for the
Yeah,
for the
we'll,
trailer video.
we'll get your reaction to the trailer.
Wonder Stop.
Wonder
or
Stop.
Wander Stop.
I can't remember that one.
New World Atrium or Atrium. I don't know how you pronounce that. Pal World.
Pal World was a popular one. That was like an independent game, which was basically like their own created like Pokemon
Yeah.
shooter.
Yeah, and I guess it's just getting an update.
Mm-hmm.
Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yep. All my Monster Hunter fans out there, appreciate y'all.
Kunitsu Gami. Path of the Goddess.
Okay.
Phantom Blade Zero.
Phantom Blade. Okay.
And that's all they've got right here.
Well, there was a Wukong.
Yeah, that was just all that's in this IGN article. Let me
Okay.
let me see if I can find something else. Oh, well, this one just like, I mean, yeah, that's basically
Okay.
all the ones that we'll really talk about until we watch them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Summer Games Fest went insane.
Yep.
And I think they're still announcing stuff today, right? Or they're done.
I think so. We can probably look ahead, but when this is posted, it'll probably just be wrapped up
Yeah.
by then. But we can probably expect some more stuff. Maybe not. I don't know.
At Vistaprint, we print everything to show off your brand. So you can print it like
A lot of people say that like this was like a basically E3 but like rebranded, because you know how like E3 is not a thing anymore.
I actually didn't know that. Why isn't it a thing?
I think they just lost like the funding, but now we have Summer Games Fest,
Which is essentially the same thing.
which is essentially like E3 basically.
Okay.
But yeah, people were just saying like it's like a rebranded E3, but it was cool. But yeah, so we're still in almost Sonic's birthday. Still no Sonic 3 trailer.
Still no Sonic 3 trailer.
Sonic's birthday is this month, so I think my prediction might be true. I think they might be doing it on They might be announcing the trailer on Sonic's birthday, June 23rd.
Okay.
So
We'll see.
we'll see.
I don't trust no Sonic leaker or fan, so I
Bro,
don't trust this guy one bit.
bro, but look, you have to trust it because we originally were supposed to get the trailer, but then they were like, guys, they're gonna delay it, and then what do you know? They delayed it. They haven't literally come out with anything. But most
or
most Sonic
never gonna
leakers,
happen.
It was never gonna happen because they delayed it. But Midori, the most prominent Sonic leaker, she literally is like one that leaks all the Sonic stuff, and she's correct on 99% of it. And she was even like, okay, this one's gonna be delayed. So
All right, June 23rd. I'll be
June
waiting.
23rd, dude. I'm hoping it's June 30th, 23rd because I can't wait any longer. Because
Yeah.
what are we June? That gives us like 4-5 months to prepare. So
That's when you want to start building the hype
yeah.
for.
Because when did the freaking Mutant Mayhem trailer come out? How many months before?
A while before. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but
Mhm.
it was several months before.
Right. Okay.
Because we got a little teaser, and I want to say that was even like still before 2023.
Yeah.
Nah, it might have just been like 6 or 7 months before.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
I mean, Deadpool and Wolverine's been building up
Yeah.
for months.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I think Sonic's birthday would be a perfect time to drop the trailer.
Oh, for sure.
So hopefully they do.
And because Sonic Central has been happening, so they drop new Sonic announcements. Like a bunch of stuff is gonna come out, but I'm hoping they do something. So
right.
'cause I'm ready to see This guy. But yeah, no, I'm super hyped. But yeah, I guess that wraps up, the duo version of this pod.
Yeah. Everybody comment in the comments below and say we miss Jay Blades, because we miss Jay Blades. But this was a fire episode.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the pod. Like, comment, subscribe. You can follow me at bredzo.live on IG. You can follow me. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bredzo. But yeah, that's where you can find me. Oh, actually, I think I just got a new Snapchat for Bredzo, so I'll start to plug that in future episodes. But yeah.
Okay. You guys know where to find me at 2C Visuals, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. And then if you want to find our other host, Jay Blades Media, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, go check him out as well.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. Peace.
Later.